Still alive, I don't wanna just survive. Give me something to sink on my teeth and eat the devil and spit out my demons.
Still alive. Demure, I have one thing to say. Ice will be waiting right at your door.
Hey, Payday girl.
Hi.
So, how you feeling?
Stressed and feeling a little set up, but you know.
Have you ever done a roast before?
I have, and I won, but I mean, I enjoy roast, but I don't really know the panel, so I'm really looking for scraps right now.
Let me see what you got me. Oh, you got a lot right now. What you worried for?
I mean, the order was a little bit shady, but we'll let that slide. Because regardless, if I'm funny, then I'm funny. If I'm not, I'm not. It doesn't matter who goes before or after me. So
Right.
I mean, I know a little bit about Killer. I know a little bit about Carlos. I think it's mainly you and Justine a little that I'm a little confused.
Well, Justine's really fucking big, you know. That's her thing. She's a winner of Demure's Drag Race, you know. She's an Italian, a big-breasted lady. You know, my advice for you to be is just have fun.
I'm gonna try my best to have fun, and unlike, you know, most people, I'm not gonna throw a tantrum if I don't get the placement that I want. So, we're here for all funds today.
Okay. Well, it was great talking to you. Best of luck on the roast. I'll see you in the stage in a few minutes, girl.
Thank you, Queen.
Hey, Amaryllis.
Hey.
Oh, you sound a little sad. What's going on?
I don't know. I'm bored.
Girl, what's going on? You got ripped paper, your coffee spilled, unfinished sentences. What's going on, girl?
Well, I'm not really worried about the roast because I'm just really worried about the runway this week because I'm like a nasty and funny girl.
Mm-hmm.
I know the judges, so it's like think I'm ready for the runway. Like, I have a lot of ideas.
Okay.
And I'm just a sipping, well-rounded ass queen. Even if I do bad, at least I'm a sipping lip singer, so it's not like I'm going home this week.
Okay, well, I mean, it looks like, by the looks of it, it looks like you don't have anything under control. You know what? Let's practice. Read me one of your jokes.
I think what I said was, Justine is so fat. Me and Justine were walking on the sidewalk one day, and she fell. I wasn't laughing, but the sidewalk was cracking up.
Okay. Oh, period. I hope that you really come to be prepared. You've been doing really, really well. What is it? 4?
I think this is I have 4 wins right now.
Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next girl, but I really hope the best for you. Come on, Marilyn. Don't disappoint me.
Thank you, Mama.
Hey, girl.
Shadow!
So, Miss Skylarina, how you feeling, girl? I didn't think you'd make it this far.
Oh. Don't get too cute. Mm-mm. Anyway, I'm feeling cute. Yeah, this challenge is Eden. It's the truth.
Are you gonna give me a joke, or are you just gonna sit there and pick at your ass?
I'm trying to find them.
I have some fat jokes, of course, about Justine. Justine was such a fat ass when she decided to go on a diet. McDonald's stocks dropped 38%.
You just got into a fight with Miss Payday the other week. The week you won. What's your relationship with her?
I think she's fat, ugly, stupid. She smells bad. Her drag is bad. I hate her.
Oh my god.
Get her, Jade.
Oh my god. And what's your opinion about Miss Amaryllis? I've heard some of the girls aren't too happy with how good she's been doing, and quite frankly, I wouldn't be either. 4 wins and you only have 1? Come on, girl. Get off the floor.
Thank you for reminding me of her wins, as if she doesn't already. No comment.
I really, really hope the best for you. I gotta go, Carl's calling me up. I gotta do his makeup and hair ready, because that nigga can't do anything by himself. Look at the material.
I gotta put my tampon up, though.
I'll catch you on the runway.
Uh-huh. This tampon.
As we are all aware, there has been an unfortunate incident. Today, we mourn the loss of our 3 sisters. Let's start off with the first girl. She enjoyed long, romantic walks to the refrigerator, Justine. Our season 1 diva has been shot and killed. I remember picking up Justine from her Broadway shows after playing the part of the stage. We would come home to the Two-Face Manor, and I would grease the door frame and put Justine on the other side to get her in. Justine was so fat, I once bumped into her and said, "Sorry, my mistake." And she said, "Did you just say steak?" Justine was so fat, when I saw her on Tinder, I swiped left and she was still on my screen.
Big ass.
May she rest in peace. Amen.
Amen.
Our next queen. She was the #1 Lux fan, the top 4 competitor of Demure's Drag Race Season 3, and a psychotic bitch. We have lost our sister, Naomi. She died at the young age of 17. Oh my god, wait, I'm so sorry. That's the old record. She died at the young age of 15.
Oh, that's not.
Naomi, my sister, never got to do so many things. She never got to try out for baseball. She never got to shave her pubic hairs. She never got to try out for estrogen. And she never got to build her runways for Demure Season 3. Naomi will forever be in our hearts and in our shadows. And finally, we have lost an icon. She was a representation for the Black community. Killer, also known as the other Crystal, was a beautiful MUA. She was a beloved sister in Hannah Baker's 13th Reason Why. She was known for her bright presence. Literally, you could see that highlight all the way from Zimbabwe, Africa.
Oh, come on.
Girl, Killer's highlight was so white, it was associated with the KK. Killer, sister, if you're watching from above or below, I love you so much. But genuinely, for the love of God, lay off on the cylinder-built braids. Now, you ladies will all forever be missed. Next up, we have our queen who couldn't make it or didn't bother to show up. Please welcome Sierra.
The crickets would play.
Oh, Gago. Oh, Gago.
Thank you, Tran Cake, for that performance and for teaching us a lesson on how not to do a roast. But enough about that. I'm sure we all know why we're here today, to mourn the loss of the three little piggies, Justine, Killer, and Naomi. I am so grateful to be here standing up on the stage to present a speech about these three lovely ladies. Not a lot of us get to do that, especially since Payday is wheelchair bound after their legs stopped being able to support their body weight. But now that we have everyone here, everyone please rest their heads for a moment of silence in honor of the three fallen angels. Really, Justine? Still hungry from beyond the grave? Speaking of Justine was a queen who would prioritize her academics before she passed. She graduated at the top of her class. Her weight class. With that being said, and the 3XL coffin that is standing right behind me, it is safe to say that she is one big bitch. Justine is so fat, when she goes camping, the bears hide their food. Justine is so fat, when she steps on the scale, it says 1 at a time, please. Justine is so fat, when she sits down, she gets 3 feet taller. Justine is so fat, period. But enough about 240 Gordy. It's about time we recognize a real queen in our community who showed us all that even if you have bad taste, you can still make it. Naomi. Naomi was such an inspiration to all. I mean, I even have a photo of her on my mirror, so every morning and every night, it is a wonderful reminder to brush my teeth. As some may know, the reason for Naomi's passing was a freak car accident, which ultimately ended up killing her on the scene. However, at the time of her death, she was full of cheap fillers. So full, in fact, that the airbags in the car had to be taken to the hospital. Moving on to our last little piggy, we have Killer. Now, Killer was a close friend of mine, so her passing really hit me hard and made me super emotional. She lived a really rough life, being short and stubby made everything hard for her. In all of her classes, all the kids referred to her as Head and Shoulders. But one time, she was at her lowest, fat, nasty, and broke. Nothing to her name, so all she gave me for my birthday was AIDS. What a bitch! Now, some may not know this, but the cause of her death was truly tragic. She wanted to go skydiving, but her parachute broke, resulting in the islands of Hawaii. I think my time is running short, but before I end it off, I would like to thank Demure for casting such a strong and diverse group of girls. I mean, hey, with Payday here, we have the first bearded drag queen. Also, we have a lot of gender diversity among this group. We have ladies, myself, and Pancakes, Jerry and Archangel, and we have ladyboys. Everyone, please give it up for Skylar.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to see we have the cast of Biggest Loser here with us tonight. I can hear the heavy breathing from here, baby. And thank you, Sierra. After that speech, let's just say I'm feeling very confident. But anyway, you already know why we're gathered here. We're gathered here to celebrate the 3 diabetes lives of the 3 not-so-little pigs, but you can just call them pork chop. One thing Justine has come to be known for was her body, or should I say her surplus of. Justine was such a fat ass. When she decided to go on a diet, McDonald's stocks dropped 38%. Justine was so fat they couldn't even fit her dress size onto a tag. It had so many X's. Justine was so fat that one time I asked her what she had for dinner, And let's just say if she was still here with us, the list would still be getting continued today. But anyway, enough with that bitch, and let's get to Killer Tiger, or as I like to call her, the dark horse of the drag community. One thing that Killer Tiger is very known for, is being on defense for her friends. And clearly, by looking at those shoulders, you can tell she was ready to be defending a 50-yard line as well. Another thing about Killer, she had a very manly jawline. Killer's jawline was so sharp, it could cut Justine out of that dress. Killer's jawline was so sharp, it could cut Diamond's bitch. But anyway, they would have wanted me to make some dark jokes tonight to help lift us from these sad times. And with that, let's start talking about Naomi. Over this journey, I became a lot closer with Naomi, and it's made me realize she was a lot more than what she seemed. Because she actually was a woman! I know, it may not look like it, but she was. Naomi's face was a lot like my audio recordings. A little bit fuzzy and needed a little shaving on the edges. Mama, Naomi's feet were so big, she couldn't even buy them in a number size. She had to buy them in a size called Payday's corset. And surviving these 3 bigums, we have Carlos Pinta Santa Maria Manuel Lopez Jr. And if you were one of these 3 little piggies, your name would be Chorizo.
Yes.
Carlos is so Mexican that even the Taco Bell Chihuahua calls her slurs. Carlos is such a bad singer that Lux Noir London was giving her tips. May you feel peace at these hard times, sister. And before I go, I just want to acknowledge that clearly Archangel's next to be in one of these coffins. Fingers crossed, baby. And next to preach to the choir, hallelujah, amen, is none other than Miss Maid Payday. Thank you.
Okay, great. Hey, y'all. Very nice to see you all tonight. Thanks so much, Skylar. That's gonna be very hard to top considering you're bigger than Killer's ego. I'm so honored to have the chance to host the 3 little pigs and Naomi. Speaking of pig, Skylar is here with us tonight. Hey! Skylar is known in the community for her stellar lip sync animations, which is ironic considering she walks like a delivery truck backing into a parking lot. Skylar's lip filler is bigger than Demure's downfall on Muffin's Drag Race. Skylar, your performance in the musical was more questionable than Carlos doing a double crowning for Dax and Pancake.
Oh my god!
That was cute. I like that.
Speaking of big, we have Pancake! The only queen that I've ever seen held captive in an LC. Honestly, with a name like Pancake, I'm kind of surprised that Jerry hasn't tried to eat you yet. Oh, wait, never mind. All you have to do is ask her for protein and she'll be ready to. It's kind of ironic that Pancake was Regina George last week because, similar to her, she's ready to cry when she's not the main event.
That's her.
Pancake is the winner of Demure's whatever attempted version that was, which is the equivalency of being the tallest midget in a kindergarten class. And speaking of midgets, hey Jerry, she's somehow still here. Let's go ahead and give her a round of applause, y'all. You know, this is usually what dogs get when they learn how to sit. I mean, Jerry arguing is like hilarious because it's like arguing with a chipmunk. I mean, Naomi's nuts are always in his mouth, so I see no difference.
Oh my god! They were chopped off.
You know, speaking of, it's time to judge our lovely trio in Demure. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the blackest of them all? Killer, you're up next! So, you see, I wanted to speak in Ebonics for you to understand me, but I'm afraid you'll tell me to stop speaking my nasty-ass language, so let's move on.
I have to agree.
Killer's so black that when white people walk behind her, she thinks she's playing Temple Run. Killer's so black that the finale lip sync song of this season is going to be Wade in the River.
Oh my god!
And speaking of Satan's helper, Naomi's also here with us tonight. Before I came here, I had no idea who Naomi was. And now her label on my head is the yesified version of Natalie Nunn.
Oh!
When we see Naomi on the main stage, I mean, look at her. A lot of images come to mind, you know, like Peppa Pig, Fat Albert, the Arby's logo, and you know, much like Arby's, you definitely do have the meats on your stomach. Speaking of Arby's, Justine has finally entered the chat.
Oh, come on now.
Forget walking the duck, bitch. Justine's face is the whole damn pond. Justine is so wide. Her corset counts as one of the 7 world wonders. Justine is so wide. NASA has been investigating her ass for alternative life forms. Speaking of, you know what? Let me just pause. Let me just address the elephant in the room, and no, it isn't Naomi. Carlos, hey! Oh, it's nice to see you. So, I know that you love Hispanic, so let me just go ahead and say it in a language that you understand. Yo quiero mi corona, Carlos. I'm willing to get on my knees, like Pancake after not winning the Rusical.
Ooh.
Carlos, you having an LT is an absolute gift, and I praise you. And it really shows everybody that you don't really need talent to produce a season. And without further ado, let me introduce my favorite queen of necks. We have Archangel. Wait, never mind. I forgot. Her arthritis kind of, you know, kicked in, so... so we'll have to go with Jerry instead. And with that being said, get ready for a feast. And no killer, not actual food, so put the fork down.
Anyway, hello Demure. I can't believe this happened. But wait, do you know if they left any money for me? So what the fuck am I here for? I got this 40-inch bust out installed for no reason. I was hoping to see my sparkling name, fat ass check, but what the fuck ever. Anyways, now I'm gonna read these bitches to motherfucking fills. Anyways, let's start to this hefty bitch behind me, Justine. Tell me why I saw this bitch McDonald's receipt, and Juro, when I tell you how long it is, it was motherfucking long. Anyways, Justine is so fat, we went on a walk. She slipped. I wasn't laughing, but the fucking sidewalk was. It was cracking up, honey. But unfortunately, she was shot. But with all that body, you would have thought the lover would have saved her big ass with the bullet puncturing through. But anyways, next up we have Crystal KKK Callista. Anyways, I was in the workroom. I was in the workroom with her, and girl, I looked to the right of me, and look how fucking orange you look, bitch. Look how orange you motherfucking look. This bitch is as orange as motherfucking orange. But anyways, period. That's it. The bitch is motherfucking black, period. But Killer, you unfortunate poor soul. So sad, the diabetes, the obesity, the age just got to her tonight, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But
What are we talking about?
anyways, much love, but next gal to read is the Dominican princess. Naomi, my all-star sister, keep your eye on the stars, you'll never be one, because you're as big as the moon itself. But Naomi, how does it feel to be living in a third world country? Go pick my fruit out, ho. Let's move on to the next girl, Carlos. I have a question for you. Is this Demure's drag race or who can hold the border drag race? Cause girl, let me not call ice on you, bitch. But Carlos, you're so Mexican. You brought Pozole to an all-black cookout. But let's move on to the girls tonight. Payday, boring. Sierra, well, what is there to say about the girls? Archangel, aren't you supposed to be on your deathbed? Like, what are you doing here? Not much to say to these girls tonight, so as I will be taking my leave, as Payday should in this competition, but we moved. Thank you for having me tonight, and as will I. Thank you.
Shake down. pop is cold and we need a brand new beat. I bring the 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 beat. Take me to your DJ. Who's not happiness? I am the UFO, United Funk Official, commanding you to bust a move or suffer with my missile. No harm is my intention, but if you disobey, my wrath will stop all booty pop and blow this world away. I bring the beat. The UFO, United Funk Official, commanding you to bust a move or suffer with my missile. No harm is my intention, but if you disobey, my wrath will stop all booty pop and blow this world away. I bring the beat. 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 I bring the beat.
Shit.
Oh.
Or. That's lady.
Hey. Yes.
You know I'm still alive.
Ooh. I want to
Oh,
see it. I just think I have such a good chance of winning this week. But like, this is what I wanted all season: the judges to actually see my efforts and everything I put in, and they were living for my runway, my challenge, like everything. Like, I'm so excited. Thank you, Scott.
Really?
Oh, what do you mean, girl? Did you hear the critiques? Like, they were living. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's been a little bit too long in this competition and you're looking for like the two good critiques that you get in the season, but that doesn't mean that you're about to win.
Yeah, well, you don't even have one yet either, so you can stop right there.
Yeah,
you can stop,
but
restart.
as much
and
as
Archangel
you're
over there, I
also
don't know what you're trying to do.
Right. I didn't even know Archangel knew how to say bite finger in English.
I mean, okay. Well, that's a little much. I mean, but don't come at Archangel just because you've been flopping. Don't mind, sister. Because yes, you got good critiques, but I also got good critiques, and if not, even better. So,
please. Yeah, but I honestly think I got the best out of the bunch.
okay, sure.
And why can't you just be happy for me? Like, this is literally the first time that
no, girl.
I genuinely think I have a chance.
I'm not bitter.
It's
It's just the fact of, we just got to keep it as honest. If you truthfully did the best, then you'll win. But in my opinion, from what we all heard, that was not what happened.
Your opinion, that's what happened. But everybody else's opinion and the judge's opinion, I did the best. So we'll see when we get on the stage.
I mean, Chili, that could be your opinion, but then you also have to take into account, not only did we have the roast, we also had the runway, and that was a whole nother disaster for you. So I don't know. We gotta keep things realistic.
You hands down had the worst look of the night. So I don't want to hear it from you, Payday.
I had the worst look?
The judges were living for my look. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. Like, why are you trying to clock me right now? But, like,
Okay.
they were living for me. That's all. Like, I don't need your 2 cents. I don't need you to butt in like you have been doing all season long. I don't need you to butt in for any of this. I'm expressing my feelings. They like my challenge. They like my runway. That's that. I think I have a good chance of winning. Period.
Okay. Okay, sure. Sure, we'll go with that one. So, Arca, I'm sorry. I have to ask. Why didn't you do your challenge? Well, okay. That sounds mad rough. So, when exactly did these crashes happen? Because as a cast, we're always all together, so I'm so confused when any of this was able to happen. Well, let's see that. We should be able to see that. Hikey.
That's what you get for talking shit, bitch.
Oh shit! What is wrong with you?
Bitch. She was pushing my buttons all evening. Like, send her back to the wheelchair. It's what she deserves. Pissing me off all evening.
Girl, you can get arrested. That's attempted murder.
Whatever.
You're that mad because of what she said.
Peter, I suggest you stop talking to me next.
Bitch, I wish the fuck you would.
No, I'm not doing this.
I know he's at home. I jump out of my skin when he picks up the phone. Why can't I tell if he's looking at me? Should I give him a smile? Should I get up and leave? I know it's strange, I don't know what I'm thinking, but is it wrong if I see him this weekend? I